remember we spoke with people who were in terrible pain, who not only weren't getting help with regards to surgery, a lot of the time it might be bone on bone. It could have been hip issues, it could have been knees, it could have been body parts and just awful pain. So not only are they getting appointments for surgery, and some went overseas to Eastern Europe to get hips done. For God's sake, it's so bad in this country in many areas. But many others then were not even getting pain management appointments. So they weren't even getting an appointment to meet somebody to come up with some sort of a protocol to deal with pain. And I spoke to callers who were waiting years and years for hospital appointments and living with pain day in and day out. And while talking about that, it prompted a call from David. Morning to you.
Morning, Neil.
Your call was prompted by two calls that we had earlier in the week from John and from Billy, both living unforgivably, really, that anybody would go through what they're going through. Unbelievable pain, chronic pain. Are you in a similar situation?
Yes, I'm in similar situations. I've been on pain management waiting list since August 2018.
4 years, nearly.
Yeah, I've heard. That's the only contact. The only contact I've had from them is letters saying, "Do you wish to remain on the list?" And then you have to fill it out in the back. That's the only contact I've had.
No updates regarding the timescale or when you might get an appointment. Just like, do you want to stay on hold?
I've had no updates or anything. Nothing. That's it. It's just a case of, do you still want to be on the waiting list?
Yeah. I mean, it said it said in the notes that you're 4 years this summer waiting for pain management. Would that be right?
That's right, yes.
And where is the pain and how bad is it?
Lower back. I have disc disease, chronic disc disease. I have sensory deficits in my right leg.
As in you can't feel, no?
Feeling in it is limited. I couldn't tell the difference if something sharp or soft was rubbing down my leg. I couldn't tell you if it was sharp or soft.
Are you in pain? Are you in pain now?
Yes, I am.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what kind of pain?
Well, I've just been pain quite a lot. I say at its worst, 9, 10. I've had occasions where I can't walk. Biggest shock I ever got was one morning I just went to get out of the bed and my legs just went from under me. I couldn't actually feel. I had no reflexes whatsoever in my right leg. I couldn't walk. My house has since been converted. I now have a stair lift and my bathroom has been converted to disabled so I can actually use the shower.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 50.
And how did this come about? Was this a gradual thing, the lumbar issues, the back pain?
Yeah, I had difficulty with my back at an early age. I was diagnosed with adolescent back syndrome growing up. Well, I've had full-time jobs for years. They weren't the main reason why I'm now classed as disabled, which is a label I hate.
Yeah.
I've had to use walking aids. And this recently I discovered that it's now in my neck as well, and I have excruciating pain down from my neck down my right arm.
So we have so many people in Ireland in 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 pain that are 2 years, 3 years, or coming summer you are 4 years, not for any kind of surgery you're waiting for, it's just for an appointment for pain management. How do you deal with the pain then? What medications are you on? I have Plexia, Targan. There are different painkillers that I use. So prescription painkillers?
Yeah. No, I don't always take them because I don't like them.
Why?
The effect they can have on you.
What effect do they have?
They can make you just drowsy, dopey. I don't like that. I don't like that sensation. I find the worst part of it, to be honest, is the mental part of it. It is the depression that goes with it.
Yeah.
That's the bit that actually drives me. That's the bit that gets me most.
The depression is related to the fact that today will be the very same as yesterday, and tomorrow will be the same as today.
No, some days can be good. Some days can be bad. I mean, back at the moment, fingers crossed, doesn't feel too bad. But I have it in my neck. And that is absolutely horrendous. I actually wear a collar for 4 or 5 hours a day just to take the pressure off my neck. And that does help better than painkillers.
Are you housebound?
I wouldn't say I'm at times I could be housebound. I don't get out as often as I'd like to.
Because movement hurts.
Yeah, and I use walking aids, and I hate then when people, you're almost defined by your disability. And I feel at my age, that's ridiculous.
You're only 50, yeah. You certainly have a life full of challenges, because I think there were issues with cataracts in your eye. I think there were 20 surgeries. You described to Brenda that you had many other illnesses, including sleep apnea.
Yeah. I've had an excess of 20 surgeries. I've had kidney removed. I've had detached retina in the right eye, holes in the left eye. Triple heart bypass.
Triple heart bypass?
Yeah. When I was 43.
Good God.
Yeah, but the odd thing about that was I had the heart attack in October 2012 and wasn't told until January 13th that I had a heart attack.
Can't imagine why that was.
I can't either. I was sent home and thought I just had a chest infection. Cataract, I lost my eye.
Why did you lose your eye? Why wasn't the cataract treated?
So I lost my central vision. I had the peripheral vision, which was quite good. But then it was March 2018, I noticed that it wasn't what it used to be. So I made an appointment. I went to a local optician. And she said, you have a very dense cataract in your eye. And she said, if you experience any floaters or flashing, you need to go to A&E. And she did out a referral letter from a doctor.
The cataract led to you going blind in the eye, was it?
It led to the cataract suffocating the eye and blowing the pupil.
So have you only sight in one eye?
I've only got one eye now.
Oh, the other one was operated and taken out?
It was taken out in November last year.
How do you... I mean, I can understand why you talk of depression. I mean, it must get just too much.
I'm lucky. I would consider myself lucky. Look, I have a roof over my head, I have food in my belly, I have an amazing family, an amazing wife. You know, so in that sense, I would consider myself very lucky. My family have been amazingly supportive, and have actually ended up bearing the brunt of the financial cost because I had to go private. I had everything done with the eye.
So really, the health system... okay, I mean, you've had lots of different operations and surgery, and you've had was it a triple bypass and things like that? But managing your pain or sorting out your back has not been done at all.
No. I had one appointment with a neurosurgeon. That was it. And he referred me straight to pain management, and I haven't seen anybody since. And the waiting list is for the pain management, and probably a longer waiting list. I mean, is your lumbar and your back pain fixable by surgery? I don't know. Because you don't know whether it would be an option to travel overseas, or are you fit enough to travel? No, any sort of car journey leaves me in a lot of pain. Oh my God! Have you tried to manage the pain by, say, non-prescription routes? Say, like, did you ever think of cannabis? Yes, I thought about it, but that actually came up when I was dealing with the eye, and that did work temporarily on the eye, but I just didn't like it. Yeah. So I just didn't want to go down that route. Did you try any other alternative types? No. At one stage I was on over 104 tablets a week, and that's excluding pain medication, eye drops and eye medications. That's incredible. That's an incredible amount of medication, isn't it? So, yeah. Do you look, I mean, you're only 50, do you look to the future and the second half of your life? No. Just take it a day at a time. I don't feel sorry for myself. No, but you have every right to. But if you keep feeling sorry for yourself, you're just going to make yourself more depressed. Tell me about the sleeping. How does that work out for you? I had to stop using my CPAP machine because of the eye, because it wasn't. I couldn't wear a mask because of the pressure. But don't you stop breathing now when you sleep? Yeah, about 36 times an hour. Does that wake you then? The shock? It does, or sometimes my wife wakes me.
I'd say neither of you are getting a full night's sleep then, no?
Oh, I can't remember the last time I had a full night's sleep. To be honest. Because, I mean, sometimes the second I put my head, when the eye issue was, the second I put my head in my pillow, my eye would start, and that was it. That was no sleep. Or if I did fall asleep, then you'd wake up the following morning with horrendous pain in the eye anyway. Which would last 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Is it not disrespectful to be left on waiting lists for pain management and a longer waiting list for potential surgery? I think it's ridiculous. I think that, to be honest, my opinion on the HSE is it's not fit for purpose. It's top heavy with administration where most of the money goes. I mean, the people who actually need the help won't get it. I mean, there used to be no one saying that your health was your wealth. Yeah. To be honest, money is your health. No. Because money will buy you the care you need. Yeah, I know. It makes a difference no matter what people say. It does. It does, and it matters. I mean, I have young kids and I have a young grandson. I want to see them grow up. Yeah, and you want to have a more active part in their lives too, don't you? Love to. Yeah, rather than just dealing with pain. Yeah. I mean, I look forward to I make most of the good days, I mean, on a good day, I'll drag a hoover around the house and, do something. Is today, just finally, is today a good day or a bad day? Nick is killing me. Killing you? Nick is killing me today. It's just the pain down the arm is just absolutely horrendous. I mean, I don't know whether I'm imagining it or not, but I can sense I can feel as if you're in pain, my conversation with you. I am in pain. But it won't stop me living as much as I can. Because you can't sit down and wait for the world. You have to go do your own thing. As much as it hurts, you have to make the best of what you have. I know, but there's no point. No point for me sitting down wishing. Because wishing won't come true. Better off doing than waiting. One of the lads that I was talking to with dreadful pain is suicidal a lot of the time. Have you had that kind of tendency at all? It crosses, it has. It has crossed my mind that's because, the last thing you want to be is a burden on anybody. And that's what you can go through phases of feeling like you're a burden. Not the life I wanted for my wife or my children. No, it wasn't the plan. Yeah, I know. But then you dust yourself down, you think of the positives, and as you said yourself, the lucky things and the good things in your life, and you just struggle on. Yeah, you have to. I've 3 of my children have ASD. Oh man, you certainly have challenges then. Yeah, and they're all different, but it's challenging, and in a lot of ways that keeps my mind occupied as well. Well, you've probably been told it before, but I certainly admire your bravery and your resilience and your strength. In fairness to you, really and truly. I don't see it as bravery or resilience. I just see it as something you have to do, because there's no point in me. I mean, if I give up, I might as well just go to the backyard and dig a hole and throw myself into it. I know. No, there's no point. I won't achieve anything, and the damage that would do to my wife and kids would be... It's a guilt I wouldn't like to have. Would you be okay with me sending on this audio to the HSE like I've done with, say, John and Billy? Yeah, no problem. Okay. No problem. And do you mind if we maybe stay in touch with you to see if things improve? I'd that'd be nice to see how things actually go, because I'm actually waiting on an MRI for my neck as well. Okay, let's do that. My family have actually bore the financial cost of most of what I've gone through. Because otherwise, this is so unacceptable for a country. To treat its citizens like that, to need a whip round to get medical attention. My God, why are we paying taxes? Why do we pay into this country? Well, this is how people are treated. I'd love to be able to go to work in the morning and come home tired at night. Of course you would. We just want you to be without pain and leading a happy, normal life. These are the things
I would like to do. But these are things I know I will never do again.
It's a disgrace. It's disgusting.
But it is a disgrace the way the system is gone. The way I see it is just people out there who are worse off than me.
I know. Fair play to you. Fair play. We'll stay in touch, all right? Look after yourself for now.
Please, Neil. You too. Thanks very much.
All the best. Cheers.
All the best, Neil.
Neil Prendeville, the voice of Cork. Weekdays 9 to 12. Cork's Red FM.